Hello, welcome to another episode of Shards of the Void, a fantasy adventure using Gurps 4th edition. I'm Luke, the GM. With us today is everyone you'd expect. We've got Everoth.
Hello, everyone. I am playing Ulrich today. Happy to see you again.
Who do you see? We stanky old
Well,
wizard
our
eyes.
audience, wherever they might be.
He's watching you. Put your dick away.
No.
We've also got James with his dick out.
Hey, I'm James. I am now playing Leaf Armstrong, your zealotous berserker.
He's an odd man. I won't want to fight him. We've got Terra.
I am Tara. I play Euclid. I'm gonna create a terrifying army of dead worshippers. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be something. We've got Z Warrior.
Hey, I'm the warrior. I play Spot. He is an alchemist. He's gonna do something today.
Must throw things at Spot to stop him from doing something. And finally, we've got Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared playing Doman, and we are getting aliens from Z.
Yeah, aliens are coming through. That's the sound of Doman's moth mount that you can see right there.
Yes, that is definitely its sound.
God
It's
damn
cool.
it, cat! No.
It's so much better than a horse.
So much better. And you're definitely not just saying that because your horse got stolen last week. But quick recap. You came across this heavily muscled bishop of the god of war. He seemed to have been waiting for you. You moved on a bit together. A big angry green fella appeared from the woods, talking in a strange language with a heavenly accent. You had a bit of a tussle with him. He actually seemed to go down after being hit by one of Spot's sleeping potions, and then a couple of moments later, this huge unit, Oduri himself, god of war, crashed out of the sky and landed on his body, obliterating it, turning him into a fine mist of god paste. That
Were there bones left?
he didn't really have bones in there. More xylem, just lots and lots of xylem.
Does he sound like Christopher Judge?
I don't know who that is.
He was in God of War as well.
Oh, was he?
He was the main character.
Huh.
I've not played God of War, but I really should.
But there's bits of xylem left, right?
Yeah, it's all over the place.
Cool.
It's like
It's
an
the one
SM,
that says, boy.
50 tons worth of it converted to a pulp and scattered over an area of about 100 meters or so.
50 tons of what now?
Pulp.
Okay.
God pulp. But he's climbing on out of that crater fairly jovially. Excellent work! He'd call it you in your native tongue, Rast, I believe. Bishop. That'd be Leaf.
I'm sorry, what?
He's just shouted over excellent work at you as he climbed out of the crater he's made.
Oh, I lift my axe and ah! With my left hand, because my right one is currently destroyed.
Where is the priestess? He bellows. You
If I had eyes to narrow, I'd narrow them at him. But I do not.
There's a horrifying crunching sound as your bones contract.
He drops the hammer to the ground and it kind of lets out a thud. You see a shock wave in the grass spreading out.
Does Ulrich goes off flying like a
No.
pancake?
Your fur gets blown back.
Oh. Ooh.
You're floating on over then, priestess.
No, I'm standing where I am.
You're a bit far away from him at
Oh,
minute.
I am. Never mind. Yeah, I'll float up and just kind of look.
My brother begs your pardon that he is not in attendance. He calls that in wretch.
He has many things to do.
Yes, we are very busy. Time is short. He's looking down at the body of this bear. Wake this one up.
I look down at him, look back up.
He just said that to anyone, really.
I walk over here and I slap him.
Ooh. Give me a HT check, please, Ulrich. Like a minus 10. Or you can give me a first aid at a minus 10.
I don't have first aid.
Not you, the other guy. No, he's still unconscious. That was just a quick conversion of the rapid concussive
Oh.
therapy.
I'm putting healing potions on Ulrich.
Okay. So maybe he does wake up shortly after being slapped.
That heals 2.
He's at minus 1 HP. But the wounds close.
That
Bleeding
heals
stops.
3.
You wake up, Ulrich.
What did I miss?
Good. Have you landed, Doman? Swooping round.
Getting lower. You need to grant me control of the new moss token, by the way.
Will do. Yeah, as the bear's waking up, he's looking up as you're swooping down.
Hovering down, I assume these guys are pretty good at weird movement.
Yeah, they're not terrible.
Luke, I'm having my bugs gather up as much of the god bits as left.
It's just pile forming somewhere behind a rock.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a golem for my new priestess. New golem companion for my new priestess.
Good luck with that. All right.
Not a big one, but you know.
Spot hurriedly to collect his own xylem.
Would this thing, by the way, would this be considered undead because it's used to be a living god?
At the minute, this is nothing beyond minus 10 times HP. Completely obliterated. It'd be path and matter now to animate it.
Path of matter now?
It's beyond undead. It's just bits of godly imbued tree.
Okay.
Euclid,
Yes.
can you find a place of power?
That's easy. That's within my... Yeah.
What are you
I have it.
whispering about? Never mind, I hear you. I'll be
We're
sending
looking
you...
for a place of power.
I'll be sending you somewhere shortly, if you'd all be agreeable to that.
Yeah, at least you're talking and not killing.
You have the book?
I do.
Excellent. This will all be much easier if you go willingly.
Go willingly where?
To that book's destination.
We will not make it in time.
Oh, but you will. He points up at the sky. He says, in less than 2 hours, the eclipse will be upon us. It will last but a few moments. The book must be in its place before the eclipse occurs.
We are still days' travel away from the temple.
He raises his hammer up, and it's like humming slightly in the air. He says, I will have you there in an instant, if you are willing.
What would happen if that does not get to, well, if we do not get to the temple on time?
A war
Does
is
it
upon
matter?
us.
Well,
Udori has commanded that this book be at this temple in a couple of hours.
So does the true God.
Oh, hi, Dory. Yeah, sure. If my friend says so, I have no reason to oppose them.
He has no idea who he is, since I think he came after he got unconscious.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that's just not nice.
What do you mean?
Oh, you said he came after you were unconscious?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I see.
bazinga!
Yeah, we're so slow.
And I look over at Spot and say, I believe where we are going will be a place of power.
Guaranteed.
oh, okay.
Minions, gather. We are traveling.
The shard.
I could use some medical attention.
Here, gather around me.
And I'll start singing.
He kind of hops up onto this rock way more deftly than he ought to be able to. And he says, I will give you a few moments to collect yourselves and prepare anything you may need from this area. And in doing so, I will explain why our mission is so important. Listen, all of ye, while I tell. And then...
Spot, gather the other moths.
You get 6 back. How are you looking?
I need more.
Okay, here comes another. Encore. Oh, four. The man's well.
How are you looking?
That gets me to full.
Okay, I still need 6, so. Oops.
But my arm is still crippled.
Oh, okay. So let me see what I got. You do not need it to regrow, right? Just restore it.
Correct.
Roll me HT. We never did the HT check for that. Can we remember how much damage you took from it?
I think I'm good with the HT check, but
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah, you
took
succeeded by 9. So, that's beyond the penalties that it would have been from excess damage taken. So, temporary crippling at full health. Or at
So-
the damage restored, it'll be fine.
Restore would be nice. Okay, that's just.
Oh.
can gather that up in less than 5 seconds and sing your arm better with a little bit of success. And there you go.
I need to open my religion handout to explain this a bit to you.
Thank you, my friend.
A pleasure.
And then I'll walk over and grab the shield.
I'll just wait until we get to the place of power to gather up the energy for those spells.
War is upon us. He points up at the moons. Varga.
No, those are the
Viagi.
moves.
Oh, sorry. What were you trying to say back?
When you said war is upon us and points to the moons, he was gonna say, no, those are the moons.
Also, War's that town up in Bretria? Or not Bretria, why do I always say Bretria?
Mitha.
What's it called? Mitha.
It's very close to Bretria. But Varga and Viagi, their plotting has led to fruition. We move now on Weta, in hope that it will lead to Imgir himself. Weta is distracted. Now is the perfect time to strike at her temple. You will seek challenge. The only entrance is through the cave. You will not find it from above. And I know not what defenses she may hold there, but I doubt they are a match for you champions.
Let's do it.
What mean you by distracted?
He points up at the moons again. Says, she fights now against my brother. You did a great service in luring out Mivexith. And so timely. Had he had another few moments, he would have returned to full strength here. And that would not have been pleasant for this country.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I still have that stone.
Yes, the shard. Is it retrieved?
It is in my possession.
Yeah, it'd... Ooh, whereabouts on you is it?
In the flock of bugs under my skirt.
You'd kind of feel it being pulled out. Not forcefully, just so that it's visible in front of you for a second. It says, good. Excellent work on that also. A fine desecration of his altar. But are you prepared?
Yeah.
And are you willing?
Of course.
Then go. Do this for me. And he, as he's saying that, he starts swinging the hammer around and slams it on the floor. And is everyone willing, or is anyone going to try and resist?
Me.
You tried to resist.
Okay, you're left behind.
Yep. See ya.
No,
Pre-
I'm not.
Priestess of Death that you've recruited, or sorry, Acolyte of Death, has kind of been quiet, shaking a bit in fear, or she's inside a bone dragon right now, though, so there's not much she can do anyway. But as the hammer hits the floor, everything changes. You feel the floor slipping away from your feet. You're suddenly blinded by a bright light that forces you to close your eyes, and you feel everything around you spinning. And then suddenly you kind of hit the ground.
I don't.
No, you don't. Moths either. Which are here and look kind of confused. And here itself is a mountaintop, or just about. You can see 4 knobs and knobs around.
Henry Dory isn't here.
No. You can see across this crevassy ravine bit, there is slope leading up. It starts getting snowy just about 100 meters further up the incline, and there's a cave entrance there. But further up, it just looks like more mountain.
Oh, I thought this was a cliff wall, but it's a crevasse.
Yeah, crevasse. It's a gap. Descending. Oduri knows only how far. Suppose you could drop something in it. Where's that acolyte of death?
Our destination is other. Our destination is in sight. Climb aboard your moths.
Ah, but Udori said that light won't help us get to it because it's in a cave.
Wish you to walk that slope.
It's pretty steep. I'd need climbing rolls to get up this path.
I'm gonna send a single bug above that through that giant crevasse in the middle there for a sec.
Just over it.
Yep.
Yeah. As it's approaching, everything seems normal. But then as soon as it passes the lip, there's a rumbling and a huge gust of air blowing up from the crevasse. It like wafts the bug up slightly and then sucks it back down real fast, as if like a 2 million ton semi truck just went past underneath there. Because you're all familiar with those, given the setting.
Yeah, yeah.
I would suggest not trying to go over this crevasse.
The moths are also behaving kind of strangely, as is the swarm. Not to a deadly extent. They just feel kind of anxious. They're all grinding the bug teeth.
I throw a rock across the crevasse.
Yeah, it flies across fine.
What happens if I stick my hand out over it?
As soon as the hand, like, tips past the edge, you feel that rumbling and the breeze starting.
I'll pull my hand back.
Yeah, it kind of dies down quickly, but you felt it intensifying fast. Like if you stood right at the edge and stuck both arms over it, it'd probably get strong enough to suck you in. In fact, you do notice, like, bits of the edges crumbling and falling in when the rumbling and wind comes, widening the crevasse by a few millimeters.
What's the delay?
Less than a second. Like
See,
the gust starts up before you feel the rumbling even.
okay.
Ilklid, send one of your pets up far above.
All right, I'll do that.
How high are you going?
Like 50 meters.
50 meters, yeah. It's pretty high. Your pets don't actually need to breathe, though. So, yeah, and it flies right across. And seems to be alright over here.
One of the living bugs too.
One of the living bugs, too. As it gets to about 20 meters above here, it starts struggling to breathe. It has to hold its breath, essentially.
Well, I'll try it at 20 meters.
The gust definitely starts up. Really strong as well. How close is everyone to the edge here? Probably about this
Well,
close.
the bat would have gone 50.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, bat's flying over fine, but as the bug goes over at 20, there is a huge gust that sucks in a lot of gravel and loose edges, and it looks like you're all far enough away, except for that moth who moved just now magically. Oh, and the gem, which is sucked in, gone forever. Sorry.
It's down this way.
It leads out to a bit of a platform where you can see south. There is the sea just south of you. But just a couple, maybe. Let me check the map.
Well, they do their thing. I'm gonna gather up some energy for those heals.
All right, it seems it does not affect the dead. Everyone line up.
Yeah, there's a bay about 100 knobs to the west. You can see the coastline way off to the south. I'm pretty sure you can see for hundreds of knobs at this altitude. You're at the top of a very high mountain.
Okay.
Why not just jump that little gap on the north?
I need to get back to you.
What mean you it does not affect the dead?
It did not just seem to bother trying to suck in Elizabeth. So,
Oh no,
let us all.
it still did.
Oh, okay. It's just she was high enough up.
That she doesn't need to breathe. Yeah. The air seems to get very thin very rapidly, beyond 20 meters above your current altitude.
Spot, can you create, or do you have anything that enables those who need to breathe to breathe?
Could try to make something, but that's gonna take some time.
You've only got
We
We
a
do
don't
couple-
not
have
have
time.
that.
Yeah, you don't have that. You can all hold your breath for like a minute, right? You'll be fine.
Damn it, we need to go learn the control weather shout.
It's true. Bori's waiting to try and show
Look,
you.
real quick, I'm gonna try doing the hand thing and then take a step back, see if it does it.
Yeah, it will
Okay.
start up.
You said your insect struggled. What do you mean?
It could not draw a breath. Or the air was too thin for the air to flow into its lungs.
It just kind of gets absorbed across their whole body.
Yeah.
Are there any large trees?
There is a fairly big one. Just a little bit down this slope. Like the top of it was in front of you at your waist height, 2 meters away when you were looking down there, Leaf.
Oh. Okay.
It's
Bear, crazed warrior. Tear down that tree and use it as a bridge.
It will not last again. It will not sustain against the power of that suction.
it's growing out at like a 45-degree angle.
It will inform us of that which we need to know.
Okay. We'll go cut down a tree.
At the same time, Doman's gonna dismount and throw a rock across.
Yep.
Like just
Leaf did that earlier.
whatever side.
The
baseball.
rock. Sorry, you were cutting out there.
Just baseball sized, really fast across.
Uh-huh. It flies across unhindered. And Leaf, give me a climbing check, please. If you're just scrambling down side of that
Oh.
lip.
Does anybody have rope?
I think I do.
I know you do.
Yes, I do.
Then obviously tie that shit off.
Smart.
Leave it to me.
Tie me off.
Oh, yeah. I'm happy with that, not tie and roll. No, I just need to roll the rocks escape.
I'm gonna try to fly over to the other side like the bat did.
On your moth.
Yeah.
Yeah, how long can they hold their breaths?
Long enough.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. My bugs can get to 50 and get over.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, and then I'm gonna do it.
It's
Like,
strange.
I don't necessarily want to be that guy, but like, if it's so thin to breathe, like, how are they flying?
Oh, no, fair point. Yeah, actually.
So did Elizabeth not make it over?
Yeah, Elizabeth wouldn't have made it over. That's another issue. They get into about 20 meters above where you are, and then they can't get any higher than that. And when they
Like
try, they start draining FP fast.
First, pick up speed. The bear can heal us on the other side.
Let me try something. I'm gonna walk up to the chasm and speak. Is there a guardian here?
Silence.
Oh, I was getting worried in my answer.
How long does it take to chop down a tree?
While.
Yeah.
Not if you're a super
I-
strong, crazy barbarian guy or bear guy.
That's true.
I think you're legit meant to like roll damage against the tree. But you get wicked bonuses. I'm sure I were reading about it not long ago.
He used to cut wood on the mountain for coal and tinder. So how much do we need to hit this thing?
Has anyone got? Okay.
I think just kill the tree.
Yeah, you killed the tree.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 seconds.
But again, this is a pretty big tree growing vertically out of a 45-degree incline on a mountain with like loose gravel and scrub.
17.
So the tree starts to creak and tip over.
Okay. I'll
Watch it fall down the mountain.
yeah, I guess. Like I cut the tree down.
It falls about 20 more meters, then comes to a rest, like snagged between two lumpy boulders.
Although theoretically, if the moths can fly at our current elevation, maybe they can go grab it.
Just barely. They can't carry much.
The fly your moth fast and over, merely through, that you might crash on the other side.
Okay, let's try. I'll command the moth to do that. No, dolphin style.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Spider-Man, when you gotta get over that building. Oh wow, it makes it a moth on its own.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It does a real powerful blast as the moth goes over. It's only about 3 meters above the chasm. It circles around this little plateauy bit you're on, goes out of sight, and then comes speeding up the mountainside past you and across. The suction is massive. It gives the suck to everything. And the whole ground shakes. That tree that were lodged dislodges slightly and travels another 10 meters down the slope. And the moth crashes right into the cliff face. Like, there's a weird,
Ouch.
you hear like a weird sound. Like, paper tearing, maybe? Like, and then it like, and it's like twitching one of its wings violently as it straightens itself out over here.
Now the moth is stuck on that side, and you are without a moth.
That looks dangerous.
It starts
Where's my
nibbling.
place of power?
I point to across the chasm.
So did I like see that happen as I come up over from that tree?
Yeah, you watched the moth perform its final swoop, and then saw it
And
go across. And
It made it through like that. Okay, I was actually thinking about doing this earlier, so now I'm going to. Leaf unties himself and takes off at just a fucking dead sprint.
Hi, I'm James, and I'm playing a new character this session.
Okay,
Is
so
Ronan back?
the ground's not very even. I think just a DX check, please.
I think there's a jumping skill.
DX first, just to sprint on this ground without falling on your face. Okay, and another one. That looked like 2 moves at least, but just one more and I'll be happy. Success by 3. Yeah, you're looking all right. Okay, and then give me jumping if you've got it.
It represents trained jumping ability. Roll against the higher of jumping or DX. Oh, he has jumping.
Success by 3. You had preparation. Have you got acrobatics?
And he can jump as though he had basic move 7.
Yep.
Yes. Which I do. Anyway.
And one final DX roll as you land, please. Because the rumbling is happening and you're feeling yourself getting sucked backwards. Success by 3 again. You fall back on your ass.
Oh, I'm sorry. I specifically wanted to jump in behind that rock for this occasion.
You do feel yourself pulled backwards and you get pushed aside against that rock, but then the suction stops because you're far enough over it and not extending anymore, and you find yourself on the other side with the moth, which
I start shouting, like, "Yeah!"
Doman will go grab the rope.
yeah.
And is there anything to secure it to on this side?
I could hold it.
Super secure. What about when
We'll
you need
put
to
a
get
big
across?
rock on top of it.
Genius. There is stuff to secure it to. Craggy nooks that you can wrap it around and lodge it against.
Bear, have you skill at tying knots?
Not at all.
Oh.
How long is the rope?
That's a good question.
Rope should be. Second. It's a 10-yard rope that's 3/4 inches thick.
Oof, not enough at all.
Over here, there's a good spot just here. Like, that's a really good place to hook it. But still not much.
So, is it possible to, like, slip it into a crevice, loop it around something with a weak, probably a weak knot, and then just cover it with a rock?
Yeah.
Okay, what does
bet.
knot tying default to?
Navigating. Trait lists. Skills.
DX -4.
Correct. Climbing -4. Seamanship -4.
Guys,
Doman ties a knot and puts it in there, and also ties a thing to the other end, a large rock to the.
Good enough.
Leaf.
I'll hold my hand up ready to catch it. Hello?
Hello.
One moment
Hear you.
as I
Oh.
look up throwing.
It's to just chuck a coil of rope across there. Just roll me DX.
Not tying something around it to give it weight so it doesn't just get jolted back in right away.
You notice the rocks don't. As long as your hand doesn't cross the chasm, it shouldn't get suctioned.
Oh, okay. They weren't just getting through despite it because of their speed?
No, when the rocks travelled over, it didn't start suctioning at all.
Okay, so just straight DX?
Mm-hmm.
Have you skill with these tasks?
Not at all. I'm good at putting, but not at nothing.
Hey guys, I have another thought.
What is
Be
it?
gone!
Well, you know how the moth, I was just looking at moth, and the way its wings are to cut through the air. Do you spellcasters make something like that to put over the rope section?
What?
The moth's licking his head. I understood. It takes some deciphering. Maybe you need to be real stoned.
He is asking us to protect whatever comes above the rope.
Out of game, I'm suggesting, what if we put a plane around the area of the rope?
What?
A
I think
plane?
he's just saying like something wide enough to obscure a human body.
Something to
Oh.
split the air when it hits.
You want to do some kind of
What?
Naruto move.
I know exactly what he's talking about. He wants to do like a V-shaped something, so that way the air, instead of having it makes a air cushion,
Woof.
kind of
Like
like
instead of just taking the full brunt of the gust when you are underneath it and it's pulling you back down, but now all of a sudden all the wind is coming down and hitting a plane and it's just splitting and going around.
Both these moths have got PhDs in aerodynamics and fluid dynamics, respectively, and they like looking at each other and laughing at you.
Okay.
One question. One question.
I've not got a PhD. You might be speaking absolute sense, but that's not a route I'd considered.
Is it possible that every time the gust starts to suck, it triggers a magical effect?
It is.
Could I counter that magical effect?
It is beyond your power range.
Got it.
Have you more skill at throwing than I?
I'm good at throwing.
Doman will pass him the coil and then get away from the edge.
Luke.
Me.
I'm gonna walk up close to the edge and cast Lesser Control Matter and make a stone bridge.
Alrighty. How much energy are we looking at? It's just less control matter. Make a like thin gravel bridge.
No, hefty. I'm having it work up to subject.
Okay, yeah, you're working weight, and it lasts like 10 minutes, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
To,
So
to form a bridge, it would have to be a greater control.
Great.
I
greater
think
control.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
you do a lesser create. If you do a lesser create, then you can just create dirt in the shape of a bridge.
Oh, hey-oh.
There we go. I'll do lesser create then. 50 tons, 10 minutes. I don't even need to gather energy for this because just all it is my it fits within my reserve.
Well, I'm sure the rope would be thrown before that happens.
Yeah, the the rope gets tossed.
Good for the rope.
Ayo, it enjoys it.
Made it by 4.
Radical.
50-ton bridge. Or 50 tons worth of like support and stuff like that. It's basically jammed the shit in there. Going down.
Okay, very interesting. Yeah, it fills it up, looks jammed in there very nicely, and the breeze is not blowing as the rope is thrown over and Leaf catches it.
Oh,
And I'll
look, a
put-
bridge appeared.
And
If
I'll
you-
put my hand over the chasm to see if the bridge can withstand it.
There is suction, but the bridge holds strong. A few bits kind of crumble into place a bit more, but it does seem to be holding.
Then I'll walk across and have my minions walk across with me.
As you step past the threshold, it still starts sucking. So you're on the bridge that you've made, which is it's not got handrails, as maybe suggested. It's more a lumpy platform, and the suction is starting all around you. Roll me DX, please. Or I suppose it's more the DX of the swarm, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You feel yourself getting pulled down, but then the swarm just pushes you forward as fast as it can across the bridge. And it slows
And
down.
they're probably not flying, they're using their clinging.
They just skitter you across the floor real fast. Same happens with this guy. Bugs drag him across as quick as they can, sucking the floor.
And Elizabeth and Boney will, claw, like, use their claws and stuff. And I go, don't get sucked in. And I'll start walking.
What's going on with that rope? The ballad of the rope intrigues me.
I don't know. I threw the rope there. I think we'd stop fiddling with it.
Yeah,
Everyone sees a bridge appear and starts walking over to that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
pick up the bird and make sure he's not getting sucked in while we go about the bridge.
Don't forget about Skelly. He would have gone over too.
I feel
Hey,
like he's
Bob.
more likely to get sucked in if you pick him up. They just slip out your arms. I should point out that the sun's quite bright up here. Wait, what time were it? I think it were daytime.
Noonish?
Noonish? Yeah, the sun is...
Or wait, way before noonish. We just got up a short while earlier.
Yeah.
We hadn't left yet.
So the sun is quite bright, blasting down on you this whole time. Spot, you wrapped up tighter than somewhat very tightly wrapped.
Yeah. Wrapped in my blankets.
So actually, yeah, you do need picking up by a bear, I think. Dragging across this. So blankets keep whipping. You feel like your butt cheeks exposed to sunlight occasionally and squeal. But
Get me across.
everyone give me DX checks, except for Spot, who's like swaddled.
And Doman will just have the moth fly, like, just off the ground over the bridge.
Mm-hmm. You go for the swoop to gather a bit of speed.
Yep.
Barely has a chance to start up.
And then Mr. Fluid Dynamics, PhD.
Yeah, he licks his fingers and trots across backwards.
I figured that was the closest to fluid dynamic.
Zoom for the fluid dynamics symbol.
I didn't think a bridge would survive. I thought that would be a cheap way to
It's still
mitigate the
very
issues.
risky. Did I see Ulrig's DX check?
Not yet. Sorry. Here you go. Oh, I slipped.
Failed by one. You do slip, but you still manage to crawl across there, and you do not drop Spot to his death. Possible death, you know, it might be just a party down there.
I contemplating just jumping.
Yeah, that. I don't know how I'd react to that. That'd be weird.
When you stare into the abyss doesn't stare back because it's having a wild party down there.
Shall we then? And I'll start gathering the energy I spent.
All
I
right.
actually didn't actually require that much energy. It was only 9 energy.
What?
It
Yeah.
must have been more than that. 50 tons.
Yeah, 50 tons, you'd need 8 energy, times 3 would be 24. And then it's also create, so that's 6, so that's 18, so 42 energy.
No, but this is not a greater effect.
Right. Right, create. Yeah, it'd be greater if it were something complex.
Yeah.
It's just rocks and sticky dirt. So it's like what, 20-ish? 18?
14.
14, not much.
Still within my thing.
Uh-huh.
I just used the calculator, and apparently it was off a little bit.
Give me a checking to climb up to that cave entrance. I will need climbing +3 or DX -2. If you're on a moth, it has got clinging. If you're on bugs, they've got clinging.
Yep.
If you're badass, you probably just climb. Seeing as I think you'd be rolling versus 18.
Googling Klingon moth gives weird results.
I'm intrigued. Okay. Well, it seems like you've all made it past the chasm and are entering into the caves. And it's also a great time for a 5-minute break. So we'll be right back. we be back. And did I drag the players onto this map? No. You kinda in the middle of this moth pile orgy right now. They immediately start enjoying the cave, despite any orders they might have.
Ah,
Sorry, did I have you stuck to something?
no, I did. I couldn't unclick. I can control this moth for some reason.
You can probably control all of them.
Nope, can't control any other one.
That's
Just this one.
really weird. Nanny?
Yeah, I can also control that one. And only that one.
That's a special moth.
I edited mine to be named Domoth, the edit token name thing.
Where's Domoth? All I see is... Oh, I just can't stop seeing the aerodynamics and fluid dynamics. Smarmy, elitist bastard moths. But yeah, you're legit in a cave. It's pretty dark in here. Mostly. There is a very faint glow from some glowing mushrooms in a few places. Good luck harvesting them, though. It's a rape ball lake.
Dominal hit his sword against the wall.
Ooh, that were an interesting choice. It does indeed light up. Let's see.
Let us go onwards.
Spot, you noticed something strange in this room.
Mm,
At the top of
I
the
know.
stairs, there's a series of holes drilled in the walls around here. It is almost entirely natural looking, but then you see
deep holes.
these very deep, inch-wide holes all over the place on this wall up here.
Do you say anything or just let us keep walking?
No, I say deep holes.
Deep
Oh.
holes.
Euclid, which way to the place of power?
Have you got any kind
Highest...
of dark vision leaf? Oh, alien. Sorry.
I do not.
You do see the holes as you step over there. Doman, you didn't see any holes, but Leaf, you catch a couple at top of stairs there.
Okay. What's the height difference?
It is. It's like 6 feet top of there. I have to work in feet for height about a human because it's my stupid country being so stupid. So a meter and a half, nearly 2.
1.8-ish.
I'm like 6 feet
Male.
9 inches tall.
So yeah, you could rest your chin on the ledge.
Okay.
I think I'd only need a DX check, if that, for you to hoist yourself up onto there.
Okay. Actually, I am gonna reach the axe up and like tap on the floor.
Huh? There's a good inch of soily, dusty, sandy stuff, and then it just feels like rough, but relatively flat floor underneath there, not yielding anywhere.
But no like crazy pile of arrows comes flying out the wall at me.
Nope. Doman, as your foot presses down on the 3rd step, it gives way underneath you. Roll DX for me, please. Make a DX save. Oh, actually, no, this is a straight up dodge. there's a rumbling, and in fact, I need a dodge from Leaf as well, because all these arrow holes
Rumbling?
start more like a thwunking. You see a poof of
How
dust.
high are these arrows?
There is possibly one or two that could get you. Some of them are at ankle height for there, so eyeball height for you.
Feverish?
Yeah.
I was muted. By the way, Luke, I said I'm on the ceiling.
Oh, you're on the ceiling. Okay. You probably wouldn't have to worry at all then in that position. And dodge and retreat will mean you go to the ground, but that's fine as well.
Actually, which way should I retreat?
Straight back's fine, but roll me DX, please. Yeah. You're all right, and you're just on your knees. Same for Leaf. It only lets off a single volley, but it's delayed. Kind of started at the edges. It seemed like.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stand up and hoist myself up.
I don't even really need a roll. It just takes you a couple of seconds.
Perhaps leading from behind is best here.
It is pretty much pitch dark in front of you. You're not got any kind of dark vision, have you?
I have a lantern.
Yours is lit up as well. But still, beyond that hole there, it's -9-ish. Did everyone just walk up the stairs?
Oh, shouldn't I?
There's a clunk on the 4th step.
Oh.
You can roll me a dodge or a dodge and retreat to hit the ground.
Yeah, I'll hit the ground. Oh no!
Oh dear.
Ever always paying attention to what people do in front
I
of us.
just thought, oh well, I have the lantern. Maybe I should. Oh, I forgot.
No, it's perfect. These are unlikely to hurt you much. Oh wait, I need to roll versus that as well. Okay, yeah, so just one hits you, Ulrig, for 2 damage.
Oh,
In the
armor save. Is it in the torso, legs, arms,
The 14, which is
left leg.
Left leg.
left leg? Yes, armor of 2.
Oh, yeah. It
So it just pings.
pings off.
Which
it
then
were-
begs the question: where was Leaf when this happened?
You just finished hoisting yourself up. Let's see. One is potentially hitting you, it looks like. The one right in front of you. You just hear a clunk behind you and see a poof in front of you. Poof.
Nice.
Whoa. Radical. 3 damage to the shield. I think it sticks in there nicely. It's very small, thin dart. Actually, you can all see this quite clearly. They're all made of silver. They're all glittering
Interesting.
on the floor.
Could I take them?
You can pick them up if you like. They do seem to have like a blobby, thick, black, waxy oil stuff on the tips.
I'll take them.
Do you have any open cuts in your fingers?
Do you have ham-fisted or anything like that?
I do not believe so. Rechecked again. Hoarseness. Good. Minor. Attentive. Confident. Pollock. Nope. I don't have ham fist.
No.
I should be able to pick them up without hurting myself.
Yeah, and you've got the torch out. Yeah, you're all right. You don't jab yourself on any. grab him by the tail, not the pointy poisoned bit.
Of course.
And there are... There's 14 of them knocking about.
I'll take them.
Alright. So you're both up there, not poisoned and dead. Somehow. Euclid walks along the ceiling.
Yeah, I'll just fly one of the moths over there.
There's not really much room for flying. It kind of walks across the ceiling.
Oh, that works too.
Or up the wall.
Doom will actually just remoth.
Stay mouthed. It's a tight squeeze through that hole there. The ceiling gets a lot lower.
Okay, he won't.
You could still do it, but you'd probably scrape back of your armor and helmet. Don't want nasty scratches on it. Alright.
Bear your lantern.
Yes, I'm holding it. What do you want with it?
Either lead or hand it to Leaf.
Just stay behind.
Okay, as we're all in this position, I'm gonna throw a thing on the ground and cast a spell.
Oh, okay. Just as Ulrich walks past you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that momentum by any chance?
No.
Oh.
It looks like the crown of a pineapple.
Okay.
And I kind of shred it and throw it on the ground, and as it drops, it makes this strange falling pattern when it spirals around.
Mhm.
Does anyone try to resist?
Spots casting a spell. You feel
No.
it maybe affecting you.
Fight resist? I don't think so.
All right, then.
You all die.
Everybody who fails to resist gets a lesser control chance effect stuck on them, and they have ridiculous luck
Ridiculous.
for 1
luck.
week.
For a week.
For 1 week?
Yeah.
So we get to do a reroll once during that week period, or?
No, ridiculous luck is like once for every... Not much.
15.
15
10
minutes.
minutes.
10 minutes, yeah. You can call luck on a roll every 10 minutes. for the next
In
week.
game world or out of
Real time.
Real.
Real time.
real time?
Yeah.
That was a dick move there. I like it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Is that what your plan were? Is that what had me sweating earlier?
No.
Oh,
Oh wait, would Squimish kick in?
Do you regret alchemists there?
No, it's only a pineapple.
It's not scary. What are you guys talking about? Oh, I think they're here. Sorry.
Oh. We might be about to say bye to Ulrich. I'll just kill him quick when he goes.
Yeah, we got all night for that.
Yeah, well, no need to get it that way. We can draw it out. Let's take a bit of him first. Ilklid, have you got any dark visions?
No, but my bugs do.
Yeah, and by proxy, you do spot some suspicious stuff. You catch a glimpse of what looks almost like spider webs.
Spiders. Maybe.
Draped across all the entrances in this next room. There's like a clear path to the center, but then there's these weird, almost invisible silvery threads draped about everywhere.
Gonna throw a rock
Throw a rock.
at one of the thread things.
Okay. Have you got throwing?
No.
Roll me just DX, please. Give me a DX -3. There's a lot of these strings in here.
Failed by 5.
No, in fact, there's so many strings in here that as it clatters to the ground at the far, like, you miss all the ones you were aiming for. It rolls and catches one, and it kind of pings and snaps and lashes across the floor. You see dust rising. You definitely feel a magical spell get released. Wizardy folks, which is all you but leaf.
Booby traps.
And the ground is kind of fizzing almost. It looks very familiar to anyone who's ever seen Doman cut something.
Okay.
And it didn't seem to affect the other strings when it went off. You didn't manage to set off a chain reaction that suddenly cleared the trap for you. That would have been a really stupid trap.
Yeah, but what I can do is create dirt again.
While she's thinking of casting, what's the ground like? Is it all consolidated rock, or is there gravel and loose stuff?
There's a lot of loose stuff. It's kind of very fine, sandy dirt on.
Great, I'll pocket sand the trap.
Pocket sand.
Grab a bunch of sand and just throw it out everywhere to hit stuff.
Alrighty. A couple of these whips could end up getting people near the edges.
Bucket sand.
Yeah, Ilklid and Doman. You both see whips of energy coming at your faces. You can attempt dodges. You can't retreat right now because you got people right up at your backs.
I'm on the ceiling.
You're on the ceiling. Your bugs can retreat for you.
Can I drop?
They failed. No. It's more of a melee attack. It's not a ranged attack.
Can I parry it?
You can attempt to parry.
Could you describe it a bit more?
So, these silvery threads, as they snap, they suddenly become very visible as a glowing blue hot line that whips across the room, cutting at everything that the tip goes past.
Okay, they're kind of rubber banding towards me.
Yeah. And when they finish rubber banding, they just disappear.
Okay, so a parry should be able to deal with it quite well then.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Alright, my buggies are making this feverish.
Good job. You both make it. And when the dust settles 10 seconds later, it looks to most of you like you've got just about all the strings. There is one or two around the ceiling over here left. But it seems clear. The ground is all messed up now. Most of the dusty gravel in here has been blown to the side, and you can see the floor. And it is kind of getting really smoothly carved. It's improving in quality in this direction. But it's wrecked now in this area. It's all sliced up.
Left templewards.
I will send us a couple bugs down the other corridor too, though.
Into the other rooms.
Yeah.
They do seem to be dead ends, but you spot a couple of interesting looking things in there. There's like really dusty and almost buried under what looks like a bit of a cave in the back corner is a huge chest.
There is a trapped chest in the back corner of that room, I point.
Then we head this way.
And up here, you actually find a few skeletons and some very
Ooh.
strangely shaped rocks, which are clearly an old Dathovian that got wrecked in this room by
Wow.
something.
That's not remotely terrifying.
He wasn't a penitent man.
You must kneel before God.
As we're walking, can I send half my horde to just fly the dystopian bits out of there?
Yeah. Give me vision, please. Straight up. Or actually, have you got search or traps?
By
Success
four.
on a
Straight up.
That's pretty good. This room, it's quite obvious what went wrong. You can see that there's two different coloured tiles on the floor through the silt and dust. And one of them is lying on the darker coloured tile right now, the head of the Dathovian, and it is depressed at the minute compared to every other tile.
Yeah, I want the dystopian bits.
Mm-hmm. As your bugs lift up the head, there's some clunking in that room. But then nothing really happens. It's just a few like clunk, clunk, chick.
Like the traps resetting.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how traps work.
But dystopian bits get carried out.
Yeah, some Dathovian bits get carried out of that room. Some long dried humanoid blood on them. What colour's Verth blood? Do Verths have blood? I've never sliced Z Warrior, so I don't know if he's got blood in him.
I think we have blood.
What colour is it? It's probably... Is it a disadvantage to have a weird coloured blood?
Mm,
I feel like it can't be a 0-point feature.
Why
It's
would
a,
it not be 0 point?
yeah, it's a 0-point feature because it's common for a race.
In this kind of setting, yeah. But I feel like a modern setting, but it's neither here nor there, is it?
Yeah.
0 point feature for this game, so yeah, you can have any colour blood you want within the realm of colours that exist.
Rainbow blood.
I'll allow it. I will fucking
You're a-
allow it.
You're a unicorn.
Straight rainbows pouring out of him. It more looks like when there's been a bit of rain and you're in a car park and everyone's oil leaks start glistening. That kind of rainbow.
Honestly, I think it's a kind of a
Green?
it's
Oh,
like
White?
yellowish. No, it's not. It's not white.
Maybe off-white. And you ever like snapped a dandelion and
Off-white
squeezed the
pus?
stuff out? It's gross, either way. Whatever
Yeah.
colour it is. I don't like it. Stop bleeding. Okay. So yeah, it's clear to this next section. This is, oh my lord, Leaf is just dancing about like a maniac. He's like, get me in that temple.
Yeah, we'll head down the temple. All I wanted to do was
Grab the Fulvian bits. Yeah, no, it took you a second. It was just me digesting. You've got about 20 minutes until the eclipse starts now, I think, at this point. Based on Trap getting past and what have yous.
Before the moon starts going from the other one.
The eclipse lasts for a while, like maybe 20 minutes, I think. But yeah, the effect of the eclipse will begin in 25 minutes and last for 20 or so. For alchemists and what have you, as long as you start it during the eclipse, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
Although it's always preferable to finish it during the eclipse.
Oh, there's no time to finish during the eclipse anymore.
No,
It's a lot of stress to finish during an eclipse.
it is. Not everyone can manage it every eclipse, you know? The solar one lasts... maybe... No, yeah, I'm going to be right nice and have the eclipse last exactly an hour.
But I am gonna be keeping an eye out for traps BTW.
I feel like it lasts 59 minutes, 9 seconds.
The trick, though, is to have a sex yacht so you can sail around wherever the eclipses are.
And then chase the eclipse.
On my sex yacht. I feel like the eclipses are secondary by that point. Okay, so there's a platform above you. It looked like Leaf kind of just trotted down here. What's your perception, Leaf?
Low.
Low, like 10?
Yeah.
You had light behind you, but you still didn't see it. Have you got combat reflexes?
I do not.
You don't have combat reflexes? That's crazy. That's crazy. Secret advantage combat reflexes. You rolled the same as I rolled fire. You catch it, and suddenly this platform starts giving way to the right, and rocks are falling from up there.
Ah! So where did I trigger it?
Just just here. It will like as you reached this point.
Okay.
You can easily step forward out of it. I don't even need a roll. It takes 2 seconds for the rocks to make it down here. And other people were quite close behind him, I think. So do you all just rush past?
I'm on the ceiling.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll rush fast.
Sure.
I'll be nice to Ulrich.
I was gonna say I just killed Ulrich.
He comes walking
Oh,
around.
hey, now I know this cave.
If I start him at the other end, then they'll never know. But no, you've made it. I'm feeling nice. Don't look around here. Let's move you along.
Is this the one where you guys fought the bombs
For the bombs.
from Final Fantasy game we
It
were
was
in?
one of the Final Fantasy ones.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I've actually had
Yeah,
you
this
on
is where
this
you
map
guys-
in this game before.
I recognize the lake.
On and Spot.
Oh, wait,
were
yeah.
beside the
We
lake.
were here. Yeah. Oh, right. This is where we had that giant chasm, wasn't it?
You dragged
that-
a demon here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I made a brainwashing potion. False memory.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is a kind of big map.
It's like all your favorite TV shows reusing sets.
Right.
Every single planet in the universe looks like BC.
What are we guessing for this planet? I'm gonna guess trees, sir.
Ah.
Specifically pine trees.
Now we're on another map. It's all
Okay. Cave is behind you. Entrance to the temple in front. It suddenly changes dramatically.
Oh, that's why I need to roll 20.
Possibly. It's actually bright here. I should have mentioned that before. Out of that corridor in front here, light was spilling forward. Daylight, and you can see it now through here.
I wrap myself in my blankets again.
It's still pretty shady mostly everywhere. It's just this central circle that's got an open air skylight.
ah.
Come, we must go replace the book.
The place is covered in silver carvings and statuettes and insignias. There's lots of ribbon draped everywhere, but on closer inspection it's actually silver, just extremely finely crafted to look like dangling ribbon.
Is it magical here?
You do sense magic vastly as soon as you step forward, and it is a place of power.
Excellent.
The whole area
What?
past this threshold is a +1. But then as you
+1?
approach the center of this thing, it becomes +5 inside this circle.
Ooh, what about that next room?
I don't know about you guys, but looking at these decorations, I don't think this room has anything to do with an eclipse.
White one, replace the book. I point straight ahead because I assume that's where the pedestal is, and I'm gonna start laying out Dithovian bits and vitriol.
Okay. Oh, it's a shame Ulrich's not here. Real bad. Poor Everoth, having to talk to family. I do not envy him. That's a wild assumption. He might have a great family. I just find that hard to believe.
Doman, why don't you protect the White One?
Oh, shucks, Doman. I just want to steal me them picnic baskets.
He can handle himself. Bear, just think of the rabbits.
That's usually not the case.
Yes, I will be fine. He's bashing his bass on the floor and he starts singing a jolly tune.
Just remember, think of the rabbits.
Do you ever think of the women of the world? Teen mums, grandmas, even little girls. That's one of his new healing spells.
I was referring to of mice and men.
I missed it, sorry.
Think
What's
of the
that,
rabbits, Lenny. Just
Poor
think of the
Lenny.
rabbits.
Don't muss it. Don't muss it. Leaf went straight ahead, I think. Yeah, into that next room. You actually see a book-shaped receptacle. That sounds strange, but it's legit. A slight indentation in a pedestal in front of you.
Probably offset from center.
Slightly from the center, yeah, and in the shape of a book. You can't actually step onto those. Those are like raised, round platforms about table height.
Oh. There's nothing stopping me from stepping on that. Hey.
You got a vision of 10.
I mean, I wouldn't, but
Okay, no, yeah. True, there is nothing to stop you stepping on that. Ulrig is coming round with a book. And is this the place? There is a hole in this room as well in the ceiling. You can see out through there and through here. There's actually a space for the book there. Now that you're in here and you look, there's also a space for the book there. In fact, I think I could just turn down
Sorry.
this map off for now.
So with the place of power +5, that just offsets the low mana, right? Or is it higher mana here?
It's still low mana. At least what you can feel. You do feel more energy, magical energy flowing from deeper within, I will point out. And you've got 15 minutes to the eclipse starting.
Yeah, look, I lay out the makings for a Dithovian thrall guy,
Uh-huh.
undead, because that would be considered undead, correct?
Mm-hmm.
They were living.
I'll use look on that. Wow. 14, 16, 13. What a shit trio of rolls. Not that that's any of your business. Doman, where are you at? I've lost you. Give us a ping. Right, down here, still in main room. You got theology, Doman.
No.
You do. But it sounds like you're laying out Dithovian and thinking up a good thralling spell.
I am indeed.
I have area knowledge, occultism,
Roll me occultism, please.
snuggle.
Success by 4. Yes, this is indeed a temple to Weta, but something else. Designed for casting various rituals of various types.
Okay.
And everyone magically inclined feels magic flowing from within this place. And further to the north from here, Ulrich would be saying, I don't know if either of these spaces are the right one for the book. That's not what really what he'd say. He'd probably slap it straight in there, wouldn't he?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you know what? Funk it. He slaps it straight in there.
That sounds more like him. Nope. Is Laura gonna die? Do we all need to roll initiative?
Yes, please.
Oh, and my compatriots were with me. My posse.
Oh, yeah. Apologies. I will grab you them shortly. So there is a creaking above you of metal bending, and some of these silver statues are coming to life and springing down from the ceiling.
Wonderful.
It looks like a little winged pug from
Yeah,
above.
it really does. But yeah, it was the best I could find. In 5 minutes. I should really quantify that.
Oh, complete aside, but you know when you're searching for tokens, most of the people ones look like they're by the same.
Mm-hmm. They indeed.
That person's on the Gurps Discord.
Oh.
Haruka?
Yeah, I've seen him posting stuff. They're quite slow. Should have thought about that. Oh well. Have we got everyone? Nope, we need minions. I'll just go grab minions from another page. Moths didn't make it through into here yet, by the way.
Doman left his at the tight part.
Right.
Plus rocks fell.
Yeah. They didn't completely obscure that route, but it did make it too narrow for a moth. And actually, your acolyte has not made it through either. She's trapped back there with the rest right now. That's that Terra who is muted.
Yeah, that the Skelly Bob, Armor Jim, and the dragon made it through though, right?
No, dragon couldn't make it past either. Well,
All right, but Skelly Bob and Armor Jim.
yep.
Their command is to protect me.
Obviously. Boredom, boringness. I'm being boring. I'm doing boring things. Add. Could be worse looking. It looks like it's Leaf first. You hear metal creaking sounds up top behind your head. I don't think you're actually crouched anymore, are you?
No.
Noted.
I'll look up and raise my shield and axe.
A couple of them do seem to have rudimentary silver staves in hand, while others have just got sharp claws and teeth. Put a little castle icon for if it's got a staff. And sorry, what was that? You raise your shield and axe.
Yeah.
All right, Doman.
Doman's still got his sword out. He'll look up and see cute pugs.
Yeah. Are there any in that room that you're in?
Main room.
Whoops.
Are they just dropping down to the floor as their turn?
They've just creaked to life at the moment. They've not dropped down yet.
Okay, they're still way up.
Did you just took your turn though, looking at them?
Yeah, just wondering.
Okay, no, yet right now they all hop down to the ground. These ones with the staves are actually going to make move and attacks at your leaf. Both missing. This one hops down and tries to get ever potentially hitting. He manages to dodge and retreat on the nose by spending an FP, which he did. Oh! The other one's going for him as well, though. But it misses. In this room, drop to the ground, drop to the ground, drop to the ground. And this one may as well make a move and attack against some people. Potentially hitting you, Doman.
All right.
No impedance to a retreat.
Oof. Still moved, right?
Yes. Oh dear. Sorry, I was just signifying the ones with staffs.
Super luck.
You do indeed
Oh, right,
have
yeah.
ridiculous.
I'll do
luck.
that. Why not? There is a timer thing.
$10 minutes from now, you're right at 20 past, so it's perfect. Roll 2 more times.
Should I use the 7 or the 9?
Up to you. Either way, you managed to dodge it. Oh no, you parry it, obviously. Ooh, fake cutting damage.
I set up the timer thing on the Discord bot.
Radio. Yeah, you cripple the claw that it tried to strike you with. They like cut right into its hand, and it splits open, revealing that it is solid silver. At least in its hand.
Oh, those are going to be useful.
Where you cut it. Spot staff swishes past your head from behind, but misses.
Lucky.
Miss. And just drop into the ground. Okay. Ulrig goes, oh dear. And he's too close to use his axe on any of these, I think. No, he can step to here and manage it just. Potentially hitting. Oh, yeah, it does hit. Ouch.
Do these guys have? Does it seem to do less damage than it should?
Yeah, there's definitely some sturdiness to the outside layer.
I mean, like homogeneous.
Yes, indeed. Don't particularly affect cut-in damage. Skeleburb orders it to protect you. He just got attacked. He will turn and attack right back.
He's got the Stygian iron sword or whatever the hell it is.
Not a crit, but a potential hit. It manages to dodge backwards. This guy is going to step and swing his big old sword. And that's another potential hit. And another dodge. Ilklid.
Exciting. The bugs are having command of full out defense, sacrificial dodge.
All right.
And I am holding. I will withdraw my whip.
Spot.
I'm gonna turn around and all out defense dodge.
Alrighty. Leaf Armstrong.
I am going to whirlwind attack at the torsos. Where did I put my character sheet? So it looks like there's 2 of them.
Yep.
And we're going counterclockwise.
Ulrich first.
I'm not attacking Ulrig.
That's a shame. He's not here to defend himself. It's the perfect time. Seize the opportunity. That's a hit. That is a miss on the second one.
Well, that's a shame.
12 armor divisor 2. Ouch. To the torso. Deep gouge. And is that leaf done?
That is Leaf.
Doman.
Doman will go ahead and do a rapid strike on this guy, taking a step.
Alrighty. Any particular location?
Nope.
They are SM0 for note.
Oh, that was actually an interesting roll.
Neck.
Oh, wow.
If it hits.
Damn.
It hits. These things have got necks.
And its damaged, detached hand deteriorates a bit.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a deep cut in its neck that you make. Once again, the flames and corrosion is kind of just licking at the edge. It's kind of tarnishing it, the corrosive effect. But you can see that it's
Again, not actually corroding, more
scaling, flaking off.
unbeinging.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's all.
Pretty rad. Sorry about that. Okay, that thing is gonna roll for consciousness, and then it's going to all out determined with 2 levels of deceptive to the torso, potentially hitting. Deceptive in that it swung as fast as it could.
At who right now?
You, sorry.
Okay.
Parry. Oh no, in my other hand. Yeah, ouch. Yeah, you've got its other hand as well. Well, that's
I did max damage there.
brutal.
Nice.
Yeah, that one's going down fast. Okay, let's see.
Which is actually not much damage compared to you guys' damage. That was 16 damage is my max.
Well, yeah, but yours also has the extra corrosion bonus.
The hand was totally crippled, right?
Yeah, both are crippled. Oh, I just hit your big boy with a staff.
Mine?
Yep. Does not get through its armor. Spot, I'm going for you now. Potentially hitting. It's a swing for your wild with the staff.
I got luck back.
Prick. That's directed at you, Spot, you prick. But dodge for me, please, Spot.
I'm dodging. I'm gonna do a retreat as well.
Alright.
Luck that shit. Luck that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to instigate so many uses per battle. Alright. And you retreated, right? Yep. Okay, 2 staff attacks versus Ronan.
Wrong character.
Doman. Leaf.
Leaf.
I've turned into me fucking grandma. And they're both potential hits against you.
They both hit.
Ah, did you go all out last time?
Yes.
Oh dear, these are both at the torso. This could hurt, bruh.
Risk of going all out.
12
Could've
and
been
11.
worse.
What's your
Hey.
strength?
15.
15. You don't get knocked back.
How much energy was in that spell? Like 250?
Which spell?
Luck.
No. That's a lucky warrior spell.
I am at
Nice.
-9
Oof.
and now very upset.
Major wound. HT, please. It wasn't to the face or vitals.
Oh shit.
You can use luck.
Oh yeah. Ah. That's better.
And then ping the bot for luck.
You might want to add luck in the name underneath because we're all using it.
Insane. You've killed me, Z Warrior. That's it. I'm rage quitting. I'm going to bed. Can you imagine? So no, yep, not knocked down. 2 attacks against Ulrig coming up quick. Both potential hits. Ulrig dodges them both, and then he's gonna cast his song. In fact, he would have done that already. So take off 4 damage there, James, because you've got 2 DR. He started singing to give you that.
Ah.
And then he's also going to sing to heal you. But he's only going to do a 1d6 one right now. 4 more back.
That gets me to 0.
Sick. Skelly Bob Thornton. Hits. Add 1 to that. It just bounces off the silver. Oh, he's got a Stygian Iron Sword, right?
Yes, he does.
He makes a tiny cut in it. Big, beefy Billy. Swings. That one managed to dodge. Just barely.
The heck is their dodge at?
12
good.
when they retreat.
Ah.
Actually, no, that's a lie. But I'm going to spend one of that one's FP. These things are meant to defend this place. Ilklid. You got a whip in your hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around as my free thing, and bugs are still on defensive maneuver. And if I could get him, yeah, he's in range. I'm gonna whip at him.
Uh-huh.
Whip it. Probably not gonna do jack and or shit, but you know. Miss.
That's a shame. Should have gone all out. You got bugs dodging for you.
Yeah,
That's kind of not very Euclid, though, at the same time.
no.
Spot.
I'm gonna take another step back. Hopefully, I'm not gonna bump into anyone. No. And I'll start pulling out a potion. Let's see if I can fast draw it. Go fast draw. Oh yeah.
I think. Is there any penalty to fast draw when you take a single step back? Probably not. No. So you're good. I know there's.
Generally nothing for single steps.
Yeah. I think it's a penalty beyond half move, maybe.
Sounds about right. Let's assume that.
Mm-hmm. And start aiming at this thing that's attacking me.
Roydio. It's twirling its staff menacingly, doing kung fu poses, and panting and snorting like a pug. Leaf.
Leaf will. The one that I hit last time, we are going to all out attack. Strong. This thing's torso.
Did you roll your HT?
Huh?
Oh, wait, he healed you. Never mind.
You're at 0,
Well,
though. Do you need
I-
to roll HT at 0?
I am currently berserking.
You cannot
That would
fall
do it too.
unconscious. You critted him, by the way, so back that up. A 7. A 7?
That actually does something.
Major wound regardless of actual injury inflicted.
Huh.
Location?
Torso.
Torso. Quick mathematics. Ouch. Yeah, it tumbles backwards down the stairs and drops to its back.
I am also now glowing red.
Ooh. Do you hum slightly like a whoop whoop whoop?
Deep.
Whoop?
I don't know. I don't think about it, but
Like an AC.
yeah, sure. I hum like an AC.
Radical.
And-
She's
and that-
cool.
What about your tattoos? Do you look a bit like Darth Maul now then? Like if he were a lava lamp.
Yeah, maybe.
Cool.
Oh, maybe the tattoos glow red. Like instead of me, like all my tattoos start glowing red. Ooh, I like that better.
Alright. Magic tattoos.
I think divine tattoos.
Yeah, you gotta bless the ink or something. The ink is probably made from ashes and your piss. Ashes of bones of enemies and blood and piss.
Like my combat enhancements are tied to, the being a disciple of Odori,
Uh-huh.
and some of them also require being berserk.
Well, you wrecked that guy. Doman.
Step and rapid strike.
James, we can
Two
hear you
possible
everything you're doing in
hits.
the kitchen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let me just adjust its current HP so I don't have to figure out what its penalties are. I'm gonna spend an FP on these as well. Both of them. 1 hit.
Torso.
Ouch again.
And it takes 1 damage to the neck.
Oh.
And Spot's luck is back.
I hate all of you. It's not even back to his turn yet. It's not even back to his turn yet.
Well, it's their turns
gotta
now.
do combat faster.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to fix Look. Look is broken. Spot. GG. What took you so long? Okay, that thing. Oh, yeah, manages it. Steps forward, doing yet another all-out attack. Shock penalties.
With its
Oh! Oh! With its teeth. It's trying to bite you. And did I do that public? Because it just...
Yeah, you did. That's a crit.
A crit.
Okay, I'll use my luck to make it reroll.
Can you do that with Ridiculous Look?
You may
Or is that just Super Look?
You can.
You can.
in which case you make the attacker roll 3 times and take the worst roll.
What?
What? So the 11.
Is that still a hit?
Yes. Just. Well, back.
Okay, good. So this is to its face.
Yeah.
Parry to its face.
I have luck.
This is the best battle ever. Just like when this scene starts, I don't even know what the soundtrack is. Something by George Michael for sure.
And that's my turn. Oh wait, that was its turn.
I got Zeppelin going at the moment, and it's working.
Yeah, I could see it.
I just realized I haven't been playing music this entire session.
All right, versus Skelly Jim. Well, that's a crit fail. $13 on an unarmed critical miss is dropping his guard. Active defenses at -2 for next turn. Did that work? Oh, it's not working again. But whatever. That red dot on the stairs signifies it. This one's going to take a step and then make an all-out attack long. So he needs to change his grip, potentially making it. He dodges fine though. I'm coming for you. I'm going to get you. Spend an FP to take the extra step. And then swing at torso. Spot. Potential hit.
And let's try the dodge again. Retreating. And I gotta spend an FP. Feverish +2. Go. Oh yeah.
Let's come back. I'll kill you. I'll kill you all for this. You think you're
Watch
so
yourself, Spot.
fucking lucky. You've tilted me. I'm tilted.
Are there gargoyles moving?
Yeah, I'm just getting on it. Just gonna make 2 quick attacks against an all rig.
And aliens.
Oops.
Oops. It's not like you're doing it on purpose. Oh, all rig.
Oops. Get away from the microphone, Zarblog.
Not Zarblog. Ulrig just got slashed. Were that a slash? Yeah, that were a slash. Six cutting damage to the torso. Is not much though. Would end up at there. I think it's about there. No, actually, I think it's a bit lower than that. Let's just guess. Everyone guess Everoth's HP.
13.
-4.
One of you were a lot closer than the other. And this, I'm gonna...
13?
Oh, you went all out, didn't you? You're berserking, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Skull is -7. It swings for your skull all out and misses. Damn. Ulrich is gonna go like, ow! He's gonna step to the side and take a swing at the one that is within his reach.
Ow.
You hurt me. Now I will hurt you. La diddy da diddy da diddy stab.
Yes, he stabs with the axe.
It's ever.
Semantics. You can stab with anything.
It might happen.
Minus. I need to open that again. 12 damage. Okay, so yeah. Bit of a cut there. Skelly Jim is fighting someone who's got -2 to his active defenses. Skelly Jim hits. Maybe. Yes. Skelly Jim has got a Stygian Iron Sword and did 6 damage. That's pretty good. Well, you know, compared to nothing. Big Billy Biscuit is gonna do his Big Billy business. Dodgeroo. FP spent. Ilklid.
I'm gonna try to whip him. Whip it! Whip it good. Bow, bow, bow.
Whip noise.
Nope.
A pretty good whip noise. I've told you about the trend for kids to play with whips around me, ain't I?
Yes.
If we were playing this game like 12 hours from now, you would just be able to hear whip noises going off constantly.
And I'm gonna take a step out of the way because it looks like Spot's gonna walk directly into me.
They're actually really good at it. One of them were doing it in rain of the day, and it looked amazing. I was jealous. They were making little puffs of vapor. Spot, you're up.
Okay, I'll just drop the potion at my feet.
Oh, you motherfucker. Kill myself. I'm tilted. Why are you doing this to me? Play of the
Sleeping
game.
potion.
Obscurococcineus cornucopioides, alganeo viridescens, tremolodendros, botistro biolomyces. Success by 8 comparatively. This
Yep.
excluding anyone.
This excludes the more senior members of the party. It does not exclude the moths or
The new acolyte of death.
Okay. But
Probably wouldn't all. What does it exclude leaf?
No.
What's the range?
7 yards.
7, classic 7. Yeah. Okay, let's go. North, east, south, west. Huh.
Wow.
The one that you just missed with your whip, like, rolls its head and falls to the ground. As does this boy over here.
Oh crap! That's the moon on the floor.
Nanny? There's moons all over the place.
Didn't realize it till now.
Yeah, pretty good. Shame about the EMP at the end there. Leaf.
Obviously, I return in kind.
You aiming for the
I
skull?
will go all out determined at the skull.
+4, -7.
What? Not all out determined at the skull. What? Rapid strike.
No.
It hits. This is gonna hurt.
Could have been worse. A lot worse.
Yeah, that comparatively lame. Oh no.
It is a skull, so
Yeah. You did 32 damage. And it's definitely enough to force a knockdown check at a -10, which it fails, and is knocked back, much like the twitchy one on the stairs. Boof. Oh, yeah, boof. Boof, back covers it. Doman.
Okay, it takes neck, torso, and face damage. And does it seem more bothered by the neck and the face than the arms?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go. Let's go all out rapid strike at the neck.
oh,
Gonna spend FP on both of these. Can it retreat? Just barely. So they're both versus a 12. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Let me double check. There's an additional -4 for its condition, I'm pretty sure.
Damage or FP?
Let me just take it down to its actual current damage. Double check. 7 +3 +2. No, it's dodge and retreat is a 12. We FP spent. So yep, unlucky. This thing is holding on barely, despite not having a face or hands.
Wait, it got rid of its face entirely? Like its mouth is just a mangled mess?
There's a big cut there. It's not gone entirely. That was an exaggeration. Spot did not get this one. It's gonna go all. You got a skull, right, Spot?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's go all out determined for the skull.
Oh,
I think you
oh,
might want to use luck on that.
yeah. That's Oh, I'll take the 14.
That's probably a good choice. Wow. What could have been? It's auto max damage, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have been 14 damage to the skull.
Spod's
Yeah,
luck is. Oh, yep. Never mind. That was his new luck.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, that was scary and fun. This one. Boop, 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 boop. It's galloping. Well, running like a mutant gargoyle creature would. Ah, move and attack time against Ulrich from behind. Hitting. Sorry, Ulrich. You're not even here.
Have you been using Ever's luck?
No, I've not. But he's not really doing too bad at the minute. Okay. Ulrich is up. He's getting a bit surrounded here. But he can still swing at that one. But it dodges. Yeah, it just dodges in place. And then I forgot to make my 2 attacks against Ulrich. Although one of them were feeling more threat from Leaf, but it crit failed there. So roll another 3d6, an 8 on the melee or unarmed crit fail table. It fell down. This one turns and swings at your Leaf and falls down the stairs in front of you. That's ridiculous. I'm not having that. That's ridiculous. So yeah, even better, Ulrich's taking a step and swinging at that one. Hitting for big damage. I'm going to use Ulrich's luck on the damage. I'll take the 20. Can people hear me?
Yep.
Yep,
Yeah.
okay. You'd all been very quiet for a little while. I like
We were just listening to Ulrich
fight
smash.
this thing, watching the GM play with himself.
Pretty much.
Ulrich smash! GM try to do mathematics. I hope my employers aren't watching this.
16.
Thank you. Oh no, they got, yeah. So actually, no, you're absolutely right. This is giggle.
You told me how much damage you got through on that one attack,
Yep,
and then I
deduced
yes.
that they have 8 DR. All right, now it's Skelly Bob. He's going for it. That thing's asleep, so yeah, he is. He's just hacking at that. Big boy's hacking at that. Ilklid. You muted.
Indeed.
Indeed.
I must warn you. It brings me no joy.
Measuring. Nope, out of range. I'll take a step.
It's like, why?
Bug's still in full out defense mode.
Sorry, but why would you need warning? But it's like, obviously he's not going to take any. It's just stepping.
Yep.
Alright, you could make a telegraphed whip attack at an unconscious thing.
Oh wait, that thing's unconscious?
Yeah,
oh, I
they-
didn't notice that.
They fell asleep.
Then never mind. I will have turned around to whip the one Spot's dealing with.
Oh no, the one Spot's dealing with is conscious.
But you know what? Yeah, just regular whip. Whip it good. Gonna miss, cause I'm not good at this. Oh, that's a hit. That's a dodge.
That is a dodge, and it does retreat. Spot.
Hmm. I'm gonna.
These things
Pop
are
open
sturdier
another-
than an actual god. Sorry for cutting you off.
They are. Tougher than a Vexa. I'm gonna pop open another one of my pockets on my potion belt and draw another one. And that's my turn.
Alright, or not even fast drawing it. You're going all baller with it.
Yeah.
Leaf.
All right, that
This-
one that fell in front of me.
Yeah, I just zoomed back in on Leaf, surrounded by things on the ground at negative HP.
Yeah, that one right in front of me. I'm gonna cut its head off.
Alright.
So what is the penalty for attacking, melee attacking? Something on the
someone
floor.
ground.
Melee attack is it's about your position, not theirs.
Oh. Ah, so because I'm still standing.
Yeah, no penalty.
Yeah, standing melee attack normal, range target normal. Whereas with crouching, you're at -2 to make a melee attack, and you're at -2 to hit someone who is crouching, and so forth.
Okay. Then I will make an all-out determined at the neck. No.
You can also
All out
Oh,
rapid strike at the
strong.
neck.
All out strong at the neck.
and I will point out it's laid on the ground, twitching right now. I pointed
is
it
it?
out too slow for you to add a telegraph, but I will allow you to retroactively.
Oh yeah.
What I was trying to hint
Telegraph
at.
the
Telegraph that shit.
the shit out of it.
And it hits.
That's better.
Yeah, that's pretty good. 30 damage. This is versus an 11. Huh. The head's still attached.
Oh. Well, that's lame.
That is lame, I'm sorry. No, you know what? It's out. The head comes off. What am I on about? Why am I still- these things aren't heroes. These things aren't gods. They're just sturdier than them in some situations. Or Doman.
Okay, so take a step and same old thing I did last. Wait, did it not try to attack me last time? Right? Wait, what? It didn't try to attack me last round.
No, it didn't. That's interesting. Do that quickly now. It crit failed. I rolled that 17 there first, I believe.
Okay, good. Because I'd gone all out the previous round. Let's go all out again.
Oh, no.
All out rapid strike at the neck.
No, yeah, it didn't attack you. It did nothing. It's not got any weapons left.
Wait, does it seem like it might be able to be knocked out?
Maybe? You do see that there's, like, at corner of your eye, you can see one already knocked out over there.
Okay, and it looks really, really hurt, right?
Yeah, this one's bashed up bad. Both
Alright,
hands
can I
gouged.
rapid strike at the leg then?
Yep.
Let's go left. All out rapid strike at the legs.
One hits.
Also, it takes 3 more damage.
Fingers are busy. Sorry.
And I suppose with all this stacked damage, it might be kind of a moot point soon.
It
Try and keep
dies.
it alive.
The leg comes clean off, and it drops to the ground, motionless. Okay. Someone's looking nervously at Spot. It's a shame they programmed to fight to the death.
I'm gonna sing all out defense.
It's not your turn.
Oh wait, he's coming to attack.
Potentially hitting there. It did go. Oh, you hit it before. Because it went all out the turn before that. Ilklid, roll damage for your whip.
Wait, I missed though.
It went all out, so it wouldn't have been able to dodge.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm not gonna do jack and or shit to it because this thing doesn't do much damage.
Yeah, no, nothing. Ping! It makes a really nice sound. And Spot dodges.
Whoop.
You're lucky you had such a straight line between your back and everything behind it. Okay. Clamber up this. Clamber up this. Swing at Ulrig. Ulrig dodge. Ulrig use luck on the dodge. It's probably come back. If not, whatever. He dodges. Ulrig's turn. They're behind us. Not that you understand that when you're berserking, I'm pretty sure. Hacking away, hacking away. Whip girl. Which is Ilklid. Ilklid? Ilklid!
Tara?
Sorry, yeah, muted. I keep forgetting that, so I don't give squeaky chair.
I'm not sure if I've even been picking it up, but
Someone told me earlier they were picking it up. So, I am gonna do it again. I can do nothing, but I will try anyway. Y'all out last turn?
Yeah, I did. Oh, wow. Is that max?
Almost.
Almost.
Whip
So
it again.
you can do damage to him. but not in this instance. Spot, you've got a potion in your hand. Oh, this guy forgot to move. Apologies. He would be here.
Okay, perfect.
Not
Oh,
that
I'm
you-
an idiot. For future reference, I should totally just add armor piercing on the or armor divisor on these things via magic, because I have Path of Magic Matter. I'm a stupid head.
I'm gonna look this potion.
Sounds about right.
Wow.
No!
I'll
the
take double
15.
sixes.
And it's another sleepy time.
Yeah.
There we go. Proof that it's asleep. Leaf.
Leaf is going to take a step back and whirlwind attack. Oh,
You can just do it. You like. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
no, actually, I don't think I can do it there. I'm gonna do it there.
Okay, for these two.
Yeah,
Rodeo.
a numbers game. Torsos.
Potential hit. It dodges.
Go ahead and luck that.
Yeah, you hit on the 14. And the second one dodges. But it tries to retreat backwards over that ledge and trips, falls, lands on its back.
Really?
Yep. Doman.
Did Spot secretly cast a tripping potion on Leaf?
No, it's not Leaf that tripped. Oh, but I see. They are tripping all around him.
Yeah.
But
It's a pretty
so
precarious
Doman just
place.
killed one, and Doman's magically
Did you
skilled.
apply that damage, Luke?
I'm about to, sorry. Yeah, it were 19, right?
Yes.
To torso.
Sorry, you just started moving on before you mentioned the damage. It's
Mhm.
like,
It's a deep gouge across it. It looks like it's hurt it a lot. And Doman, you did kill one, and you are magically inclined.
Did I get an idea of how much energy is in them to be sacrificed? IQ 6 or higher, it's IQ times lower of HG or HP over 5. Low or bleh. Are they IQ 6 or
They are IQ 6 or higher, so IQ multiplied by the lower
lower
of
of HG or HB over 5?
over 5.
Divide by 5, yeah.
Yeah. The total divided by 5, or the...
Total divide by 5.
Okay. Mathematics. Divide that by 5. $19.
And Doman gets a feel for that?
Yes, bang on the money.
Okay, cool. And I don't hear any other noises. I see 3 sleeping.
Uh,
Ooh, 4.
correct. You do hear noise from that north passage.
How much was in that stone crystal?
10.
Okay.
Things could get interesting here.
Demon's just gonna walk over to one of the sleeping ones.
Alright. More like a bit of a jog, I think, but aye.
Hustle.
Hustle. He hustles over. That's a good one. Yeah, I like that. Can it? It can. It's trying. It misses. Ulrich takes a step back. This is totally something he'd do. Ah, and he falls on his ass down the stairs. Over the... These are the ones. Perfect. Ulrich trips down the stairs behind you. You hear him go like, oh! And the third
He
hacking
trips
away.
into the pug goyles.
Yep. Silver pug goyles. Hacking. Whip girl. 2 sleepy things in front of you and a doman. You're muted, by the way.
I am indeed. I keep doing that. So, yeah, whipping again.
Just whipping these unconscious guys. Feel free to telegraph all out.
Well, actually, I can't do any damage. What's the fucking point?
You could all out strong and telegraph it to the skull. Oh, but you'd still be rolling versus like 7 then, so maybe
yeah,
just
it's not even worth it.
all out strong gets you close.
I'm just gonna play all out defense and wait for anyone else to rush me.
All right, Spot. It's looking clear up that corridor ahead. You retroactive vision, quick IQ check. Yeah, you did see out of the ones that were in that room beyond. The others seem to head north, and you can. That's where the sounds of clattering's coming from as well.
And Leaf screams.
Yeah. Oh, I want to making fuck berserker.
I'll start moving towards them.
All right. This were a quick one. Leaf.
Rah! Swing. Torso.
That hits.
Really?
It didn't retreat. It's seen all the others tripping around it. It didn't want to chance it. That's easy. That's the same damage you did before. Versus an 11.
Jesus.
Not knocked down. Doman.
Doman thinks.
Doman's thinking. Alright, let's see. Gonna take a step. Doing all out telegraphed attack to the skull. So it's actually at +1. Right? Telegraph gives you 4.
Yep.
hits him. 8 cutting damage to the skull.
Doesn't get through.
Doesn't. Oh, you bastard! You berserking cunt! GG. This one starts getting up to its knees. Some of the others do not recover from stun. Oh yeah, that one is meant to be dead. Thank you. They're mostly out here. Ulrich's gonna start getting to his knees. Say like, oh, my aching bones. Hack away, hack away. I think we're almost done. Spot's luck just came back as well. Right on his turn. I kind of skipped past you there, Euclid, but I imagine you're just kind of observing. Same as usual. Still muted. Everyone's muted.
I'll keep moving.
Keep moving. Back to Leaf.
Leaf is going to and let him have another one. Make this all out determined. No. All out strong. Torso.
It dodges. Oh, but I did forget to roll this last turn. No, it didn't because it's actually unconscious. It fell unconscious on its last turn, and I failed to account for that. I apologise.
Oh. Then there's that one behind me if that one's down. But it probably dodged.
Yeah, it would have been the same dodge roll, so aye. That one dodges and retreats.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
There we go. That's what just happened. Doman. Thinking?
Silly question.
Ooh.
Shouldn't it be middle of the night if the eclipse is about to happen because it's just the lunar one?
Ooh, I asked about this, and you said they all happen
Yes.
during the day?
Because I was thinking about that. Can we just say the godly teleportation took a little while?
That works too. I think I'd rather have it actually all have been taking place at night for a while. Just so, like, the scene where you met the god happened in the evening then.
Okay. It doesn't really change anything. Okay, and then Doman's gonna look up at the Mon and the Liama and see how close they are.
Almost touching.
Okay, that's his turn.
I got my luck back.
Bastard. Alright, let's...
When you say almost, is that like minutes or what?
Minutes. On the order of a few hundred turns, I think. If combat. Right. All out strong. Telegraphed. To the skull. Hey! All out strong gives you how much for a bonus?
+2 or +1 per die.
+2. So did 10 cut into the skull?
Tank!
Ah! This one's back on its feet now. As is Ulrig. Hacking away, hacking away. It's probably safe to say these are both dead now. Ilklid doing anything special? Muted.
I mean, we're just if everything's done in here, I'm just gonna start taking the murdered ones and gonna use their bits for this sacrifice for this spawning.
All right, just look at it. Yep. Spot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One extra. 6. There.
I like watching them run along. That's fun. Leaf.
All right. All out strong. Nah, all out determined to the skull.
Hits.
Brah, shonk.
44 damage. And this is at -10. Knocked down, head almost cleaved in half. Somehow its heart's still, well, it's not got a heart, but its silver's still active. But it is down for sure. After a blow like that to the skull. Doman. Anything? Nothing?
He'll sheath his sword.
Alright. That spends it can attempt to move and attack, why not? Misses. Ulrig hacks at that one. Doing a lot of damage, I'm sure. Probably kills it in one with a right maneuver to its neck. Or skull. Skelly Bob and him. Obey Ilklid. Spots moving some. I assume Spot will move in some.
I keep running.
This is
Wah!
You'd have probably had to turn there, I think.
Well, I'm going all
yeah.
out, so.
Not you, Spot, sorry, but no, yeah. Off you go.
We'll make this strong to the torso.
This one is fresh, by the way. It's also pointing the wrong direction. What's with that?
Oh, damn.
It dodges. It didn't retreat this time. It's learnt from that.
Well, luck's back.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh, yeah, luck.
Oh, are you going to look at...
Yeah.
Yep, you hit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But that's 15. Because of the +3.
Oh. Knockdown. And I think we can call it at that, because I imagine on the next turn you're chopping that bastard and all the rest that are around you twitching on the floor.
Yeah, probably.
But then, like, maybe 6 rounds from now, will you still be berserking and there'll be an Ulrig in front of you?
Well, as soon as they're all, like, down, like right now, as soon as they're down, I can, in
He had 6 times to try and exit his berserker rage.
Aha, I see.
Work the first time. Or wait, no, that's the bloodlust.
What's this to a 9?
Yeah.
6 is
Hey, and
better.
I don't have to go around just killing them. Although honestly, I think I'm going to.
Yeah, these, they don't even bleed, so it's more like smashing up printers.
Dust lust. That's hard to say.
Dustlust. That's a fun one. Good find.
Dust lust. Dust lust. Dust lust.
One must always enunciate. The fight's over. Silence rings out as you run in spot. You just get to watch him glowing red, slashing at things a bit, and then like going, oh, calming down.
Good. You got them all. Okay.
Aliens.
What was that?
Is it better now?
Yes.
Okay. Good. You got them all.
Aye. They are very dead now. That bear isn't very useful.
Of course he is. He's good at singing.
Well, there is that.
He didn't hear you say that, Bree did hear that, and he's like, did somebody say singing? Who is injured? Gather round, everyone. Who is injured? I will
Me?
sing.
I could use some healing.
And that's not the healing. That is 11.
Ah.
And he sings a new song.
The ace of spades! The ace of spades!
Almost heaven. No.
West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain,
No, you gotta sing it in an Irish
Shenandoah
accent.
River.
Just like John Denver. Where am I taking Ulrich here? So the book is still rested on that plinth there.
Roads take me home.
Oh, possibly relevant. Should I roll for bloodlust if I'm gonna kill this anyways in a couple minutes?
No. You're already planning on sacrificing things, so it does not matter.
Okay, just let us clear that up right now.
Mm-hmm. Smart.
Shut.
Although also succumbing to bloodlust might affect my other disadvantages.
Your choice. As I said, in
No,
this
but
case.
continue with the other stuff until it's eclipse time.
It's 10 minutes off. And I don't think you feel that you've got the book in the right place.
Doesn't seem that way. Although I'm not there.
Yeah, I'm gonna let that bear do whatever he's doing, but I am gonna continue exploring.
What with all the super look that's going on, it's not quite serendipity. But I'm sure you could all super look some kind of search roll out of yourselves. At least the people walking around. And you would find this chamber. And, people in the main room and wandering around also. You have noticed now that these markings are all moving in real time with the progression of the moon. It's almost as if it's viewing it and other things from various angles, but they all clearly represent actual stellar objects. It's almost like this place is a huge sundial or timepiece that's moving magically.
It's that weird thing in Skyrim.
Maybe the vampires DLC.
No. The that weird dwarven thing where you have to move the fucking
Oh.
thing so many times.
God, yeah, just click this
Oh,
button.
yeah.
Just keep clicking the button. Just keep clicking the button. A bit, but it's cooler.
And you try to solve the puzzle and realize, oh, there is no puzzle.
There is no puzzle. Just keep clicking.
So, Luke, I'm going to lay out the bits of the gargoyle silver into a, religious symbol for my god onto the undead onto the floor of the center room to help amplify it.
Mm-hmm. Where's the concrete rules for?
It's pinned.
trappings? Yeah, I need to get to that. Pinned in Shards of the Void.
Yep,
Yes.
second pin there. My thing's still using the non-concrete rules, but I also subtracted some of it because of the change in locale. Is that all right? It's only minus 15 now.
Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. But I'm pretty sure in this situation with what you've all got on hand right now, you will be able to get full trappings discounts.
What is that again for full trappings?
20? Or is that also
Okay.
25?
Yes, so Luke, I go explore this upper section.
Uh-huh, yeah. The bear's with you. He'll stick by your side. And you come across this space with the, yet another place to put the book.
Well, put the book in.
Ulrich looks up at the sky and he's like, "Here goes nothing, I guess." Drops it on. And there is a definite sudden rush of magical energy for those that can feel it. Ulrich goes, "Wow."
Wow, what wow?
Oh, something happened. And the area has
Did you get a
now
little tingle?
become a normal mana zone. The whole temple,
The whole area
the whole
right now?
temple is now a normal mana zone.
Okay,
right this
Doman
second.
starts kind of concentrating
Okay.
for
What
a
does
minute.
that do again?
It removes the
It offsets the
-5
minus
plus
5.
Oh, so we're at
So now-
regular skill level.
No, now we're at plus 5 because place of power plus 5.
Oh, shiza.
Yeah,
Awesome.
if you're in that circle.
So yeah, just tell me when the minute's up.
This might be a great time to about call it.
Damn it, I'm so slow. It takes an hour for me to do something.
Poor alchemist.
I guess I'll have to satisfy myself with the ridiculous look.
It was pretty amazing. I would love to see what Spot's got planned.
I needed Euclid's help to brew a potion.
You know what? No. I might have to retcon this low mana area because it's a bit too soon, plot-wise.
No, I was gonna make something awesome.
I'm sure you were, but the fate of the universe.
It's okay without. I can wait 10 minutes without the normal mana too.
Yeah, no.
No, go.
That's the only difference. Is I do it now or wait 10 minutes.
Yeah, that is the only difference. No, yeah, do it now. It's normal mana zone.
Okay, Ilklid. You see that Doman flips over one of the sleeping gargoyles and
I'm
he
using
starts just
them
kind of. No, he's using this one. He walked up to it right when he finished killing him.
He's got dibs. He did.
Okay,
walk
I still
right
have
up to
enough
it.
bits to create my star, right?
Yeah.
Or my religious.
And
Okay.
This is a full gargoyle. It's not a broken pieces one.
Yeah. No. These two are alive but asleep.
And he takes out his sword and kind of starts waving in the air with one hand, while with the other he kind of plays with the little blacky, shadowy stuff that emanates from it.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll just be doing that for a minute there.
He's gathering energy. He's casting some kind of ritual. Unclear what the ritual is to any observers at this instant. But
All right, so the coolness points modifier comes off at the end, correct?
no, the eclipse modifier comes off at the end, but coolness points comes off before that.
With the trappings.
Okay.
And I think when Ulrich puts that book in, Leaf just like, Dory, we finished your task.
Tell me when it's a minute.
And Luke, I'm gonna start casting my thing.
So you're still just gathering together those things. You'd still be setting up. It'll to get your actual full setup. I think you'd want more than the few seconds.
Wait, no, I will wait to the eclipse because I can boost the power of it. Never mind.
All right, so you're still waiting 10 minutes.
I'm not. I can do this now.
Well, if you don't want the full trappings, you can do it now. You'll have to spend at least about 30 minutes to get full trappings with all this stuff about.
Oh, I would have to spend 30 minutes? And the
Mhm.
eclipse isn't 10 though.
Yeah, but it lasts a full hour.
Okay, I guess I'll wait then.
Well, carry on preparing your trappings.
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna roll it. But if we're waiting till next week, or are we? I don't know.
That might be smart, but also this is kind of super dramatic, what might be about to happen. There's just silence from there. Like, your voice echoes back to your Leaf. Ulrich goes, ooh, echo. I met a fine maid, and we had a good fuck, berserker. It's a song about you, Leaf, and fucking maids, berserker.
I am no berserker.
Oh? What was that when you went all crazy then? I'm just role-playing as Ulrich here, it's a bit weird.
I am Blood Bishop.
Maybe I'll write a song about that.
Yes. The glory of song.
Tell me more about your religion. How are my stress levels?
I don't give a fuck about your stress levels. Kill! War!
Well, does it happen?
Yeah, the eclipse is gonna starting. The book is still in place. It feels right. Let me make another GM check.
Luke, I'm gonna limit myself to just adding a little bit more energy because the damage dice progression table is kind of big.
Mm-hmm.
So 3d6 sound good instead of 1d6.
Yeah. Where's the... Just... Join me in...
Wait, I'm already 3d6. Right, because it's that type of thing. Okay, I'll boost it to 66. Doubling it.
66.
That would double the rate of stuff.
Yeah, alright. Go on then. Oh, yeah, nah, I know what's happening. Obviously. It's god time. The eclipse starts up. You're still preparing, but it's beautiful up there. I imagine Spot immediately starts brewing.
Oh yeah, I'm setting up.
Let me know it's a minute then.
And about 30 seconds after the eclipse starts, there is a rushing sound in that main chamber. Leaf and Ulrich, do you just stay in that room with a book, watching the eclipse?
Can we watch it from here?
Yeah, there's a... Wherever there's one of these dials, there is a hole to the sky.
Oh. Yeah. Just in the room watching the eclipse.
Oh, that was the case?
Yeah, not for the super small ones.
Well, I think Dylan would have wanted to move away from this creepy defiled area
Okay.
if there were other moon places.
Yeah, you would have noticed every single room outside of this one. But they aren't the +5 place of power. It's just that is the +5 place of power there.
Okay, staying here then.
Does a
There-
god show up?
A god does show up. Your god.
I will immediately
Ugh.
bow.
Ugh. Token failure. Excellent. Perfect. You have done well, priestess.
Everything to serve you, my lord. I'm gonna get whisper to some of my bugs to drag the alkalite in here.
Alright, yeah. She's just made it past the rocks, I think. Or like she's on the way through them and they'll tug her on faster. He turns to you, Doman, and says, I would that you would wait, champion.
Dylan ignores him.
Oh shit, cool.
I will direct you to my second disadvantage if you want to know.
Your brother sent me a quite helpful pawn.
My brother's champion.
Indeed. She wouldn't use pawn. Helper.
Aid.
Aid. There you go.
Quite. This
And
place.
now I am creating a new vassal in your name using a fallen Dithovian and the fallen false god. Hold up some of the the god stuff.
Mm-hmm. Doman, can you very quickly join me in general? Where's it start? Right here.
What do you mean?
You casting the End World spell?
Yes. It's the only spell I can cast.
Let me read that spell over again. So it's an area effect thing that starts here and spreads?
So it deals damage to stuff,
Everything.
air, earth, water, etc. So it travels fast through stone and dirt.
Ooh.
It doesn't travel through air because it destroys the air and more air rushes in, so it doesn't actually make any progress. It's like trying to fight the sea.
Mhm.
Now it has 66 damage, so it spreads twice the speed I initially said. Which is, instead of 14 seconds per meter, it's 7 seconds.
Okay.
So instead of 7.5 kilometers per day, it's 15 kilometers per day.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, no, I'm not going to interfere at all. That's all I wanted to know, I think. And it starts...
Okay, continue that conversation for a couple more back and forths.
It starts right here.
Yep, comes out of the sword. He's going to stab it into the gargoyle and through the gargoyle into the ground.
Cool. And what was that conversation that we were having with the back and forths?
The god of death
Yep.
and ill.
And Ilkut. Okay. Thank you very much. We go back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Koi. No one watched the stream. You cheaters. Don't stream snipe me. So, well, very good. The acolyte does appear. Where's she at? It was just a zombie.
We gotta
girl.
find her new token.
Yeah, that zombie girl one weren't really working. Here's a good one. A straight up wolf. I changed my mind. I don't like that.
Anyway, I've gathered you a new alakite.
Look familiar.
Just a little bit.
She's shaken, clearly. But she also has got the awe in her eyes. She says, excellent.
Doman's sword suddenly has a whole ton of that weird black shadowy nothingness stuff around it, and he stabs it through the gargoyle and into the ground. And now I'll roll against my...
Path skill.
Oh, should I roll secretly? The path name is kind of special.
Yeah, roll secretly if you can. That was a terrible roll, but
Ulrich style.
Ulrich style, you could look it.
Skill of 27.
You could legitimately look it.
Even though it's a magic thing?
Can you use look on magic? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you just can't use magic to directly affect your abilities. Okay. $12 then.
Yeah. Well, either way it works.
Margin of 15. And Doman's sword stuff starts doing stuff to the...
Fool, did you not hear what I just said? He turns immediately. He says, no matter. The timeline accelerates.
You knew.
Of course. Priestess.
Also, Doman starts stepping away from there.
Yeah. Something is spreading out underneath the owl. The owl. The winged bug. The gargoyle. Something is in nothingness. The ground is dissolving. There is even a rush of air.
Did you just take away my ability to do something cool, you jackass? You couldn't have waited 10 minutes?
This is literally what Doman was built for.
It kind of is. There's other places in this temple that you could do it as well if you rush.
Yeah, but now I don't get all the cool trappings and stuff. You're such a dick. Okay, let's keep going. He said priestess.
You must make haste. Training the acolyte is good. He looks around and then he's like, show yourself, Weta.
Quick question, Luke.
Yep.
Is having him here give me the bonus?
To
The coolness factor?
yeah.
I don't want this whole thing. I've been working at this for,
Yeah.
2 sessions now. I don't want this to all go to freaking waste. All right.
I've been at this for what, 20 sessions? 25?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know, I just don't want it to. All right, let's roll this.
Remember that nothingness is spreading.
I know, I'm doing it real quick.
We've done a freeze frame here.
That was thing. Oh, come on. Why aren't you opening? There we go. Snipping tool actually works now. There's a picture. The Defollian stands up before.
There's a picture.
And then I'm going to float away.
Ah.
I put it in the
Of the ritual.
of the ritual.
Why not stop me, Othxi?
Shall I kill him, my lord?
No. He has more use. And though it accelerates the plan, it works quite nicely as a final insult to this one. And you can kind of all see her now. She just shimmered into the room, all glowing.
Is that Mary?
It's actually Juno / Hera, is that?
Oh yeah, when you show the whole thing, it looks more Greek, Roman.
Yeah, if you just show that, it is very Mary. And she speaks in that godly tongue that you've not been able to decipher yet. Back at him. And he's speaking it back at her. They have back and forth. They both start levitating. Every 7 seconds, it kind of spreads out a bit.
I'm going to float back and shout into the other room. We may want to extricate ourselves, White One and Fury.
Shouting
As loud
it
as I
across
can.
There. That's pretty far away. Ulric's ears twitch though. He's like, I think something is happening back in the main room.
Okay. Well, then let's be off.
Okay, but should we finish this first? And then camera tilts down to show that you're holding each other's dinguses.
No.
No. She tilts
No, I'm
down to
good.
show Ulrich holding his dingus while your back's turned.
Acolyte minions, we shall go. Unless you need me, my lord.
It still won't take long enough. It's like, no, you should leave before my brother arrives. And then there is a huge explosion somewhere to the north. It's a lot closer to Ulrich. And what's your name?
Leaf.
Leaf, as in a lot closer.
Oh yeah. So do I notice it as I'm running down this way?
I think it happens right next to you, wherever you are.
Oh. So probably like up in here.
Yeah. Back there. He just comes through the ceiling. It just says, "Good work. Leave."
What matter your plan? This is the plan to end all plans. Oh, I thought it was the other guy saying good work. They have the same god voice.
Oh, they kind of do have
Oh.
similar voices. Sorry, but no, he's gonna turn around to say, "This is part of my plan, and while it may end some plans, it is certainly not the end of any existence that matters to me. Now leave if you wish to be of use in the future."
Note that it has the world spanning enhancement. Affects all dimensions of reality.
Alrighty.
And yeah, then Doman will leave.
Doman's just leaving. Spot. You can roll a resistance check if you like. HT or will, please.
What happened?
In fact, no resistance. It's cosmic. You hear a voice talking in your head.
Oh.
You can still stop this, sacred one. Like in weird Verthan tongue, kind of sounds like every elderly Verthan lady you ever knew, mixed together.
Hmm.
You must put an end to this travesty. And you see, it's like right as you're looking at the spreading blight of nothingness and feeling air rushing into the void that's getting created. Only gently, but still at a recognizable rate. But leave if you wish to live, is how she ends it, and then faster than you can see in a blink, they have got weapons clashed. She's attacked and he's parried.
Oh shit.
Her staff just appears in her hand and holds out. There is a shockwave around that pushes everything back and out slightly. Roll DX, please. People stood within the circle. It's just Spot and the Acolyte.
I told them to leave.
Oh, no, yes, he'd already begun.
Is Leia really there?
Is who? Sorry?
No, that was
Leia.
just his quick picture that for the Acolyte instead of Zombie Girl.
Oh, yeah, no,
okay.
it's not Lee. Sorry. Oh, yeah, but you nailed your dex check, so you still stood. There's like another 3 clashes. And suddenly she's over there and he's over here looking at her. And also there's a lot of dust in the room, and War seems to be here with his hammer. And then there's another great crash. And go on,
Did
go
he
on.
possibly say anything else to me? Like he showed up and said good work, but
I think he said now leave.
okay.
Quickly. No, he says start going north. Collect. What's a good word for an army? An army.
Levies.
Yeah, levy an army.
Yeah. Okay, so he crashes through the ceiling.
Crusaders, possibly.
Says, good work. Levy me some crusaders worthy of the fight that comes.
Hi, I can do that.
A score is 20. Correct?
Aye.
So 20 score.
20 score. The
And-
world's finest fighters.
And then appears in this room, dust everywhere again. The ceiling's missing. None of these three can be seen anywhere.
The floor is missing.
The floor is missing, and continuing to missing more. Spot, a god just told you that you can fix all this.
Is this thing that's eating away the floor and etc. Is it magical?
It is magical.
Also looks dominy.
Also, Dominic.
By now, it's probably taken up half of this.
Yeah. Not sure I can do anything about it.
Don't feel obligated to.
Sure, you can. Your spot.
Not at least, this instant.
Oh yeah, maybe next year.
Yeah, feel free to wait a year.
Yeah, fix it next year.
Next year. This is a job for next year.
Let me ponder on this for I would say a year.
Maybe from somewhere far away. Couple of moons over.
Just Dr. Manhattan it, then you look back. Oh, Earth is gone.
Whoops. Are people leaving the way you came in? Otherwise,
Yep.
Yep.
Spot your amazing potion.
Yeah, maybe next year.
Or in a couple months, there's the bigger eclipse. In 3 months, 4 months.
Poor Spot. Need to find
I was
a-
not expecting this opportunity today.
I should
What
realize.
did you do?
Tried to end the war.
I cast a spell. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And on that note, I think it's a good quitting time. Anyone disagree?
Nope.
All right then. Thanks very much for watching. We had Everoth. Hello, goodbye. This is not Everoth, but he was here. We also had Terra.
Hey, I play Ilklid, and at the end of this, I'll tell you about the exciting things that are happening next week.
Ooh, cool. We had James.
Hey, I am James. I played the Berserker,
Oh yeah, such a sturdy boy.
and my god has just given me a direct command to levy an army of the world's baddest badasses.
400 of them, please. We had Zero.
Hey, Zero Warrior playing Spot, the Alchemist. I thought I'd have a chance for a really amazing potion, but
No.
No.
What was it going to be, by the way?
We still. There's got to be a chance somehow. How far away do you need to get? Pretty far away. What's the rate an hour?
1 moment.
But anyway,
Anyway, well, finally we had the world attempting ender nutter himself, Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared. Play Doman, and you know what? Doman's been around a while. He saw that life wasn't worth living, and then you just go into an afterlife forever. Nah, that's not good. Gotta fix that.
So, what exciting things are happening next Friday?
well, so we've been trying to get this happening for a month, but via technical issues and other shenanigans, scheduling issues, we haven't been able to do it. But we have a new game coming that's called Fathom, and it's actually really interesting because I built a video game for it. And we'll be playing it next week, and we're going to be starting alternating every other week between Shards of the Void and Fathom. And yeah, look forward to that, unless something insane happens again, which I really hope it doesn't.
So we'll be back in 2 weeks for more of this to see how the gang decides to murder Doman, put an end to his work. And then we'll be... and so on and so forth. Yeah, you get it. Thanks very much for watching. Come back next week for something very exciting and interesting to watch. Bye!
Bye.
bye bye.
Bye!
I